This is the I Know podcast where we all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking bare junk. Information, knowledge, observation. This is the I Know podcast. INO, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. We got man like Moz.
Hey.
We got Coffee. We got Gianni on the outside. Rome here in spirit. My name is.
Man.
Rome is so long. And we have like an operation running. Like, what is going on? My name is Marcus Myers, and we have a very special guest for many reasons. One reason is the fact that she is an award-winning songwriter.
Yes, sir.
The next one is that she is a personality. You may have seen her on I Don't Give a Ras with DJ Ras. But the main reason why she is a very special guest to me, to the many here, and to you, is because she's actually in our I Know group chat. And nobody knows that. She always has been. From the very beginning, we've had a few people in the I Know group chat. The men that people know. Then we got Josh, we got Nyasha, and we got Shana Hines, people. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Shana Hines back to the show for a third, fourth time. I didn't
even know. I lost count by now. Honestly, right? I think that intro was beautiful, but I thought that you were going to say the most important reason is because for everyone in this room, like, she's our friend, and I was in my feelings, and then you was like, she in the group chat, and I was like,
that's bad. But if you've been in a group chat,
friends.
You know you got like group chat friends though?
Yeah,
and the group chat friends you hear more than you actually hear your real friends. You get what I mean?
What?
No.
This is not the last part.
No, I mean, you got some people that's been in a group chat with you, right? That is here every day because you group chat ongoing, right?
Group
but
chat.
some people is be actually your friends that you don't hear because you're in the group chat with them.
Okay, everybody knows.
Right.
You know what I just thought of though? And I mean, like, we're not actually gonna do this, but like the real I Know fans could pay a small price of like $200 to join the I Know group chat. No, that we can. I've times ever too rough for we.
Yeah, that's actually
if you say you love us, you know.
Yeah. That's funny and actually great.
Show us how.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got enough things to talk about. The good thing about having
I should be scared?
Nah, not really.
Not really.
Only if we don't like we, that's right, right?
I'm scared.
We got enough to talk about, and the fact that you are a personality, right? We can just jump
What
shit.
does that even mean? You keep saying that. Like, I am Shana. What do you mean?
Shana's a personality. That's actually what it is. You know, but I mean, like, because you also are a host and MC like us, right? So it's like easy for us to talk to people that are like
on your level.
Not on our level. But I'm saying, usually we can like...
Where are we going with this, Mark?
No, I'm saying that you have topics about general things. You have...
Knowledge?
You have opinions on general topics, right? And we could just explore those things, blah, blah, blah. And also, to touch on your
that's okay.
new album that everybody got here. That everybody probably heard on the radio from all these songs that on it and thing. Anyway, so let's get straight into it. First thing, we can start hot. So a conversation was going on social media. It's the conversation we hear all the time, every single year, about what people are feeling regarding the fact that the music sounds the same and that it seems a bit lazy in the writing and a bit monotonous. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it because you are a songwriter and you have a lot of music that have touched people in many ways, right? So what do you think about people saying that about the genre that you are in that you contribute to?
What I would say is that at first, because I didn't start as a soca songwriter. Like, my first language is like island pop, R&B, pop, those kinds of vibes. So I used to kind of feel that way too, in terms of thinking, well, also about the same thing. Like, it would get boring just writing jump on wave. However, as soca evolves. However,
is that a wave or jump or jump on wave? You gotta choose one.
Sometimes it's bounce.
I raise a flag.
But real talk, like, the evolution of soca has...
Wait, hold on. Okay. Remember, evolution of soca, right? Okay.
The evolution of soca, right, it's showing that we can have a lot of different topics and we can have a lot of different genres mixed in and fused with the soca to make it a different kind of sound. So if you think about artists like even like Rupi, artists like Cass and things that Marshall trying to do, even like we Come Home for a recent example and stuff, like we are doing more fusions. And that is what interests me because island pop is my thing. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I could bring a different kind of fresh kind of vibes to this. So that is what I try to do as a songwriter and how I got out of the thinking that soca has to be one thing. What I would say is that it can come off as though a lot of people still think that way. To think that if you want a hit, you gotta write a certain kind of song. And what I would say is, to be honest, the audience often proves it to be right. Because people complain about these songs all the time. I'll be like, oh, I want a different vibe or whatever. But then the biggest songs for the festival will still be in the same kind of vibe that they were complaining about in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you not like it or do you like it?
Interesting take. Okay, yeah, I agree. I agree.
He don't want to agree with me.
No.
Real
I
bad.
agree. No, I agree, but at the same time, I kind of get what they're saying in terms of, I find that my take is this, right?
Mhm.
When it comes to people saying that soca art, a lot of soca artists bring out just slackness and the lyrics are lazy, and you know of a sexual nature, is just somebody saying, you know, grind you down or whatever in a very sexual way, right?
Or a double entendre.
A double entendre, that kind of thing. Which also the double entendres I find have deteriorated over the years.
Oh, great.
I can't remember when the last
Crazy.
one. I can't remember the last one that I said, oh, that's a good one.
I thought Mobby was good.
That's
That's
my
not even
favorite.
that's
I
double
love
that's double entendre.
Dog
yeah,
easy.
tear the bark off of you.
Yeah, but that's not double
Well,
entendre
okay,
though,
not
is it?
really.
Mobby
You
Bar
like
Bartley dog.
Mobby,
But that's a metaphor.
You
though.
like no, that would kind of be like onomatopoeia. Anyways, carry on.
Right.
We're wrong.
So for example, I think a double entendre should be like if you're saying going fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
You're correct.
But it has deteriorated. My thing is this. It is very interesting to me when we as like in the region we gatekeep how people try to diminish the quality of what we do, whether it's that bad judgments based off of like walking up, how the music sound, the lewd nature of carnival, blah blah blah. We got the most to say. But we let low quality shock value music internally that we don't gatekeep get authenticated and put on a pedestal with the music that you're trying to make. The music that Rupi or you know, whether it be Faith or anybody like that would try to put out, where it's actually of something that you can internationalize. And I find that we always leave room for a few to also get credibility. And it makes me wonder if we really care about the culture as much as we say we do. That is my question. I don't know.
Funny, that was not a question.
Well, yeah, my question is, do we really care about the culture as much as we say we do? And also, should we not gatekeep the quality that we want to say is something that we should let get popular?
I don't think I understand your second point. When you say gatekeep, you mean elaborate on for me.
Gatekeep basically means quality assurance.
But how would you measure that? Like, how would you do that? They would have got like a person, like you can go around to the studios and be like, let me hear you.
That's not good. That's not good. That can't.
Right. To me, it's very like subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, because how you gonna tell somebody that their song is shite, essentially? Like,
especially when that person might have people that are telling him and truly believe this song.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't believe that there actually are songs that can be shite, right?
Oh, dead ass.
Right. Okay then.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
but there's something that exists already.
Let me give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example.
DJs on the radio
in my opinion,
they tastemakers.
In my opinion, this is how it's worked. To me, somebody brings out a song, and the song gets a lot of popularity because it could be funny, and also because Jan, you good? And nobody hear that, but we hear saying drop this now, baby.
Yeah, something very wet.
Yeah.
I go peeing fall down.
All right, because if you got daughter in your house, he on the ground. His daughter's on the ground, and his daughter just fell. So yeah, but right. So this is how it works to me. And Monica, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody puts out a song that is intentionally shite. It is a parody, but because it is shite and like a parody of soca, it gets a lot of buzz. So it doesn't get big because of the quality. It gets big because of the shock value.
Right.
But then eventually, one DJ, not saying you though,
I'm
Kofi,
listening,
right? But
I'm
one
listening.
DJ, eventually, because it gets a lot of rounds on social media, plays a little bit and effect, everybody freak out because they know the song, they laugh about it in group chat, blah, blah, blah. It gets legitimized though.
Right.
It gets legitimized because it gets played with all these stuff that gets played.
Interesting.
No.
So wait, hold on, mate. Give me a sec. So because that gets, so now because of the shock value, right?
Right.
People are still reacting to it. So then other DJs can do the same thing.
Correct.
And so the
cycle continues.
The cycle continues until it gets big. And then this thing that was only big off of the fact that it was lewd or had something. Right. So then the things that are like a joke or a mockery of the actual music that comes out actually becomes as big as the music. And we have paved a way for that to always happen. And in recent years. So it's kind of like, is that a reflection of how we actually look at our music? And if that is the case, if we don't take our music seriously, right, that we will put these songs on a pedestal, then who on the outskirts would do that?
All right.
That's my question.
My main thing with what you're saying is, well, two things. Is that specifically isn't native to Barbados though, because I'm pretty sure the average person would find it easier to name 3 main musicians than the 3 new R&B musicians.
What does it mean, musician?
Ice JJ Fish, the man that just met Foolish Songs.
Nah.
A lot of and it's like a lot of these same Foolish Songs gets airplay. That's an international thing. Baby Shark was number 1 song on the Billboard.
All right, for instance, like Baby Shark.
Bop, though.
Yeah, Baby Shark is a bop.
But it's the same. It's not like a representation of a. I mean, can't it's representation
No,
of a
that
genre,
is
but
the
it's not like
hardest
pop
children's
music.
song to come out since I Love You, You Love Me.
But
like that's what I'm trying to say. It's all subjective to like the person now, the audience that you're making the music for. As a child, you cannot tell me that Baby Shark is not bopping.
But it was.
Somebody asked me to play Baby Shark the other day. Like,
right, I was going to tell you
6
like
days ago.
I think the same satire happened where like people were performing Baby Shark or whatever. But my thing is, which is I'm saying all this to say, the shock value never starts as you say the DJ. Those aren't the main perpetrators. The main perpetrators are the main like errant scenario. The tastemakers a while ago I felt became the people, the audience. It starts there. There's a lot of things that it will start on social media. So it's not necessarily that people are saying, yeah, this is the music to push. But in reality, the shock value is like that. It's shock value. And all 4 of
Marcus saying.
all 4 of us are shocked. And we're like, oh whoa, we're shocked. It's 2023. Somebody in Jamaica will see immediately. It doesn't have to go that far.
Yeah, because it's right at our fingertips.
Right. That same song today that went about, a friend of mine from Grenada could tell me about that today.
Which song?
You might not, the one about bullying. You
Right,
might not,
right.
Mosey might not know about the song I mean.
You could sing it.
No. Mosey might. But my thing is, right, this is already left the Barbadian diaspora. We can no longer keep this. And yet someone in this room of that diaspora in music ain't no way talking about.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Just because people hear it doesn't mean that it has legitimacy. As in, you could hear something, but my thing is now is, for example, if we put that now on the top 15 biggest songs for Kaduma because it was played so much.
But
that is legitimate.
That does not really matter because the internet is what running things. The audience is who has the power. So let's say the NCF put out top 20 songs for crop over. No one is seeing that. But if somebody put out something online and it gone viral, then everybody is seeing that. So that's really the qualifying factor, the audience, not really the people in charge anymore. Okay, the audience is in charge.
And in reality, if the audience from Jamaica say, look, that the legitimate music coming out of Barbados, it's already out of our hands.
So my question to you two would be, in response to what I'm saying, you think that there's nothing you could do, or it's not really a big deal?
Neither of those.
Oh, so what is that y'all are saying in response to what you're saying?
There's not much we could do, I'd rather say. Because at the end of the day, we could try our there still is an issue of us like I don't want to name people that happen to lately, but we're like the same internet songs get pushed on the internet. So then people in fact, especially you don't know about, people is being fast asking to hear that, not necessarily because the DJ played it, but because they know that song on this rhythm. So if you play this rhythm, they can want to hear the jokey song because in their head, the association already there. But my point is like, there's only X we could go.
There's only
X we could do, Ben. There's only so far we could go in terms of like trying to keep it serious.
There's a part of our culture that I think is bigger than others, where a large subsection sees soca as a joke. That is my personal opinion. I don't see, in terms of the percentage of music that comes out that gets the popularity and legitimacy to make it big, popular, etc. during the season, I don't see any other genre making the parody music so big. That's my opinion. There's always been a lane for it. There's always been in Barbados.
Okay.
We always leave a place for the shock value, skin out, talk saying, say something funny, over a soca beat.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Like that's our thing. Everything goes back to the audience, and Barbadians love humor. Like they love jokes.
You know, there's a.
You like what?
They like that.
I swear, someone. Shana said something just now.
No,
even original say so.
There's a soca tent in Barbados named Stray Cats.
Yes.
We all know about Stray.
That's a party tent.
Stray Cats is just like. I know this and then the competitors, like, I mean, I love any sort of support toward the culture or whatever, right? But just like people just go to Stray Cats tent as if it's a laugh it off comedy show. My brother told me a story about a man that the Sexuality, the Mighty C met, because he used to work for Carl Williams. I'm not making any of this, by the way. This is and he went up on stage from where he had on a high vis vest and get out there and have a pay me. I walk up on everybody on the stage, all the speakers, and that was his song.
So what is soca to y'all? It's
my all of this is saying, right? This is a soca tent. This is a part of the culture.
So right, it's part of the culture.
So a part of the by the way, the people that I'm not speaking about would be parties done in a classy way. For example, Mad. For example, Nard.
No, but what I would say is that there's intentional shit and then there's shit.
Right. I'm not talking about. I just want to be clear. I'm not talking about. I just want to make sure. I just want to be clear though. I am not talking about the intentional shit. I'm not saying that all music that has made you chuckle is in this category. I'm talking about the intentionally shite music.
So you don't mean intelligent parody. You just mean shite.
Yeah, I just mean shite.
No, but then
okay,
if you say you gotta say it because they got like serious songs that are also shite. So should they be kept, or them could play from the radio even though them song bad?
Oh, but if anything that sounds bad shouldn't be played
everything.
I
also, all bad songs is so because it gotta go.
Right.
Cool.
Right. So. Okay, so
I will feel stink. You could imagine, like, say release like 15 songs and it gets sent to like Mikey Mitts or saying, and then he's like, this one didn't pass.
But DJs don't do that. Don't DJs do that? They should. I hope they do.
Mentally, but it would just be rough. Like,
no,
and then there's some people that will never be able to get on the radio, and then they invested all of their money to get this song made. I mean, granted, some people's songs don't get played.
There's a guy named Admiral.
But he will be the one for this job. Yes. Listen, he will lavish in it.
There were 5 songs a year.
Listen, your producer let you come out to the studio.
Nicholas Branco.
So basically, anything goes. Whatever people think, wherever the reason it gets popular, whatever. If it's shock value, if it's quality, if it's
I feel like that's
really
how
funny.
art should be. People should be able to express themselves however they want, and then I would decide whether I want to consume it or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. So my only thing, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying people could do whatever they want, but what it is that we actually stand behind as like our music. I find that a lot of things is like Creep Tree Door that I think are more of just like the intentional
things that crack
even if we edit it, I'm being very serious. I'm trying to think about what songs Beijing push.
Mark this, Gianni, just in case I change my mind. Upon reflection, can we all agree? Makitone's song was cunt.
No.
It's so funny that you said that.
Makitone's song was bare cunt.
I'm gonna tell you a story that is gonna blow your mind.
But Father Phyllis falls within this category to some degree.
I was thinking about him.
but he does it well.
Nah, I like
He does
Phil
it well.
stuff.
He does it well to
to
me.
me.
To me, he has metaphors and describes walking
He
up
got
in a certain
lyrics.
way that are very
Mhm.
unique.
He got
I
lyrics,
don't
but
see
he's still
anybody else
he
doing
still has
that.
a character vibe.
He starts the character. So that part I understand.
Mhm.
But
When you say
anything-
Makito's song, what song do you mean? I didn't
Bro,
mean that question.
all
I
the
mean that
time you
question.
can think of in life,
But
all
that's the
kind.
thing. I
Do you
can
mean
think of
Tory, like
one.
Tory Walker, or the
Man,
one
Tory
that
Walker
they
is,
made?
swear to
Because he
God.
actually made like a song. Like,
He right, but he did not make Tory Walcott was not even a song. Once again, this is
I feel
a
like Tory
blasphemy.
Walcott was a good song. Like, it was just put out there. I
That's
think
my
that
goodness,
Tory
Maki,
Walcott was better than
Maki.
Right, that is a song. And
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
pushed that dog.
People, okay.
Nobody,
I
sorry,
can
nobody
tell my
pushed that
story.
to the level that I think Marcus was talking.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
no,
tell
they
my
did.
Beginning,
They did.
Mackie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
All right, save me.
That was, and it was shit. And I can think of more. I can think of more.
Listen,
I don't want
I
the
can think
Mackie.
of more.
Hold on. Where does Pound and them fit then?
Nah, I feel like some of their songs.
Hold on, Marcus.
Some of their songs kind of shaky.
Who brought my bottle got 5 words in it.
Depending on your
That's a
song,
big tune.
depending on your song.
But you see, that's the thing.
That's my point.
You don't like
Depending on
Maki
your
too,
song.
but you see, going in Maki that got the same cadence as all on pun it.
Yeah, but the delivery. But Pong got a natural delivery that is quintessentially Bajan.
Or is it nostalgia glasses? What are you talking about?
I
Nah, not
quintessentially-
nostalgia glasses. I don't think so, because I don't feel like
so.
even at that
Wait,
age, like
wait,
we're
hold
getting
on.
Maki.
We can't
would've
play-
been like,
Can we agree? Can we
Yeah.
agree that going in Maki,
That
and
be-
all on pun it
It's the same. It's the same.
has some similar qualities to them, right?
Yeah, but not the way they're said though. The way they're said.
You just don't like Maki.
You just
It's
don't
so
like Maki.
Marcus.
But
I feel like the last time I was here that we talked about Maki.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
Be I want to tell you a story for you.
Let me tell
Oh,
my
go
story.
ahead.
You're gonna like this.
Yeah.
So funny that you should say that and we should have this conversation because yesterday itself, I went to the gas station to get a hot dog. And I saw a person, I'm not gonna call any names, but he wanted to engage with me in conversation about music and the industry and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I was just telling him, how things going for me, bum, bum, bum. And I was like, yeah, he telling me, good work, bum, bum, bum. I said, okay, cool. So how we end up talking about other writers and like pipe and saying, and also the blue, the man was like, but that is a better writer than you and let pipe.
Wow.
No,
He
in
said
my
that?
head I was like, you gotta be good.
Baby, sorry. This person is in the industry, or this is just a random body?
You ain't no?
Okay.
Telling
Are
sorry.
you-
At this point in time.
Wait, at the punchline, right? You can say the name.
No, I can't
Oh.
say the name, Marcus. I
I
get
love
in
that.
That means it's somebody we know.
Somebody come and
Shancy, you
and
have to
run
be.
up
This
on
man
me.
has to be very good.
Yeah, I was like, he gotta be good. Wow.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but he went on to tell me about songs that he contributed to, and that was one. So his point to me was that soca is not about all of this pretty lyrics and
It's
this
about
pop
vibe.
fusion and thing. It was skinny no. That's all
Oh,
the
sorry,
girls
that's
want
not
to do.
what I
The
thought you were
girls
gonna say.
want to walk up sing, and that is why certain songs just get big. Like
Mm.
I don't want to use another example because it could be more obvious, but let me say like Father Phyllis or whatever he's saying that Bashment will get a lot more forward because no one is
But that's
interested
really
in
popular
hearing
songs.
serious music.
What do you think about what he said though?
I don't agree. I don't agree because everybody likes something different, and I feel like the same thing
We
back
ain't
to
doing
the
that
audience.
political answer. We're not doing that, Shanna. This is not. We're not doing that.
No, I
Everybody just
don't-
likes
I don't
all the
agree.
things,
No,
and like
but I
everything's
do.
relative. And
I like bashment, but I also like I prefer to write like raga soca and things like that. That's what I feel they're writing, but I can still party to bashment. I don't see nothing wrong
Oh,
with
you would.
that.
I've seen you.
but my thing, I ain't saying that all bashment is like junk or anything. But I saying that there are some things are just lazy. Some things.
No, that's.
As in, if I just go on a beat and I say, all up is your crutch, all up is your crutch, all up is your crutch, right?
I telling you that would hit. If you record that, no.
But the thing is,
Does
right?
does
But
that
what-
not blow y'all's mind that
but
this
what-
is
but
this
what
is
Shana
what
said-
pedestalize on in our culture?
What Shana said applies. People like
I
different
got that
things.
shit down pat.
Yeah.
That's all real good.
That's my brother.
I was like, yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
I need words, words
I
is
never
my thing.
used that word in my life, but
Yo,
I think
when you
I
use that
think I
word, I was
nailed
like,
that landing. though.
No, wow, damn.
Yeah, I get thanks
Might
for
get
your
first
judgment.
Yeah,
I was like,
But
go,
right,
bro.
but yeah, that doesn't bother y'all.
I was trying to say
Yes.
it was like we book late when the late, and as the man said in his story as well, which I think is true. A lot of people just think soca is something for the girls to get out to. Especially like a certain demographic, a little younger than we, not that we young old people, but then people don't really care about music. They just want to be wild for a little bit. And it's very easy to be wild to all in and crash, all in and crash, all in and crash.
See, you remember it catchy.
It is.
Bro, we getting by Barry after this. Wait, we got studio right here. I'm so confused. Sorry, I have one.
But
You a soca, Mozzie?
Long story.
Mozzie, you ever make a soca beat?
I have, Chan.
Yeah.
Not you, not not you voicing the part.
I like how we,
How it's done.
I like how we here in literally in Mozzie studio. Okay,
It's fine. We
okay.
got history.
so you manage Faith, correct?
No.
Okay, what do you do for Faith?
At one point in time, it was cool managing Faith with
Right.
Paul
Right.
Paris. But no, I'm not anymore. I'm her songwriter.
So why did you no longer want to?
I wanted to focus on my brand and my evolution of my artistry.
Okay.
So it was kind of difficult balancing the two because an artist and a brand is like a baby. So it was hard for me to manage both, especially when you contributing and everybody doing this one thing, but then if you know what I mean, you not giving yourself the same thing. But she was very understanding of everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As was Paul.
Yeah, Paul was disappointed, but
Who cares about Paul? Yeah, forget
No,
Paul.
no, no.
Paul,
man.
Paul
Not
got figured out, right?
not like he was
Wasn't
the
good.
best. It's just
Right.
like he wanted me to, continue because it's something that I am good at.
She is.
I want to ask you something about what Faith DMs like. You did
Crazy,
you
bro.
manage? They're crazy.
Crazy.
What your DMs like?
I don't know because I just don't answer.
Let me see.
Bro, we don't
Let me
got
see.
time for
No,
that.
let me see for
Nah,
you.
B.
Let me see for you.
Because if the crazy, I want you to.
No, I won't say it, but I won't call any names. But if you show me, I just won't
I
call
want
any
you to
names.
know.
I
And
can
then you
see.
might see people.
No,
in
I
there
wouldn't.
that
I promise. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't.
Ain't
I
no way.
promise.
Ain't no way.
No,
Ain't
you just want to delete your side now.
no way. Then say he look at you here. He like, weird.
I have a question about Brandon and Faith, right? So Faith, a part of Faith's brand is very sexual, right? Because she looks amazing.
She do.
Do you ever, or when you were managing her, did you ever think about the fact that like sexuality, especially for women, if you base a lot of your brand on sex appeal, that it kind of has a shelf life? Because
In a way, but I think that it's beyond just sex for us or what we would have strategized. It's more so about empowerment. It's more so about freedom for women because there's still so many societal shackles
You
that
ready to
keep
jump
us
in that there,
from
Marcus?
doing the things
I don't
that
want
we
to.
want to do or expressing, or even like in terms of musical content or whatever. You never hear a woman singing like "Don't Break Cat," for instance, or So I just wanted to express myself however I wanted, and she did as well.
because a large part of that sexual identity, when you were managing her, was also kind of facilitated by you, right? In terms of like the music of like "Don't Bright Yet" and the other kind of empowering sexual music.
Yeah.
You write these sexual
Wait, am I
songs.
saying like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
When Marcus said he had a pair of latex gloves.
No. I said don't crack yeah. Fuck me.
when he
You hear
sterilized.
little
What if I was that?
B, I wore condoms while I said that. I'm wearing a condom now as I say that, B.
Person.
Yeah, but right. I asked because like for women, right?
Mhm.
A challenge that women have is that women are okay. So women are women who are very, very attractive can easily gain a following from both men and women. 'Cause
Facts.
everybody loves attractive women, right?
Men want them, the women want to be them.
That's
Or
exactly
feel
it.
Inspired.
Exactly right. But as time goes on, life happens and women lose sexuality over time. And then the sex appeal that they once relied on, it then kind of backfires on them when you see the audience saying like, why she still singing? Why she still wearing that? Why
Yeah.
she still talking about these things? She should be selling fish. Like what? Like how come that? Like what?
I'm
Like
not gonna say.
like you understand? Like let it be.
I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. I know
Let it
we're
be
all
like Nicki
thinking it.
Minaj or
Yeah, Nicki
whoever.
going through it right now. They
Yeah,
call her
she going.
auntie.
Yeah, they're saying auntie.
And
The
they saying
same.
she left cheating on
Yeah,
Trigga no
she
more.
don't. Yeah.
Auntie? They call her Auntie
Auntie
Minaj?
Nicki.
Yeah.
Auntie Onika.
Auntie
Auntie
Onika.
Onika.
Not ooh.
Shh, not the real name.
I-
I'm glad though, cause she's a little bitch.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
Timestamp.
That's how I feel.
Pull the trigger
Yeah,
versus Nicki Minaj.
yeah. The barbs gonna get you. The barbs gonna get you. But my thing is right. I feel like and it's sad too.
You're talking
mean.
spicy.
She's mean.
I feel it's sad too because like men kind of have that longevity in terms of like all done in the 50s, 60s, 70s. People only talking about what the body's saying. When it gets to a certain age though, if women aren't moving the right way, branding ways, people can be like, what is she got on? What's she wearing? What's she talking about? What's she doing?
Facts.
And it
No,
becomes
but that's
very
how it is regardless. Yeah. That's how it is for me too. And I don't even get up on stage.
right.
So I don't think that that's something that you can avoid. Once you make the commitment to enter into the industry and be successful in any way, you, especially as a woman, will be subjected to those kinds of judgments. It's either you do it or you don't do it.
I go, okay. So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Do you think somebody like TC gets those judgments too?
Yeah.
Sorry.
This
That
is
as
a
an
genuine,
example is so funny, though.
It's very funny.
genuine question. Okay, so whether it be like TC or like, somebody else. I can't think of anybody else now, but there's some people who don't relate.
TC already getting judgments.
Dog,
Let me
TC
be
already
real.
getting
What are you
But
doing?
No, she does.
This is what he's
Master
saying.
She
TC,
does
though.
though.
Nah,
You feel
for
so?
real.
She does.
TC?
Nobody
In
trying
terms
to
of sex appeal
No,
ways.
people
No, they
does judge
don't.
TT
I-
and be
I
like,
don't
oh,
think
what she
of
got
any-
on and oh, how she hair do.
And-
Yeah, I hear people.
Well, there's a comment they make
Right.
down a certain lane.
Right.
So sexuality and that.
But you should
respect, but
retire.
No,
She doesn't get
no.
those.
She
though.
don't get that.
She don't get
does.
those.
All right, since when in the soca industry, I guess y'all know
We-
better than
we-
me.
Nah, but we the people. But we are the people.
telling
White people got power, right?
Right,
That she
hold on.
gets those kinds of judgments as well. None of us are safe.
That she
But
should
are they as
stop.
damning? Are they as
But you
damning?
even hear, y'all even saw when Mia talk about how it's different being a female prime minister from a male prime minister because people is
Bro.
taught, but she got the same scarf.
All right, let me not do.
Nah,
No, but
don't
that's
do
what I
this.
try to tell you. It does
Don't-
not matter. If you
don't
are
do
a
that.
woman, when a so state.
Nobody is.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say don't do that. I didn't say don't make it political now.
The point,
Right.
Jesus,
Political.
right?
the point that I'm trying to make
Shit, man.
is that women in the limelight. You see, y'all think this is a joke.
No.
Oh my
No.
God,
Say
no.
that. You just
No.
take it somewhere else, though.
Boys, listen.
Oh, God.
Let that woman talk here. Let her talk.
Let women speak for truth.
Me too.
Why would you say that, dog? Why would you say that?
Believe women.
No, I serious.
I said, listen to them, you can't-
I serious.
No, go ahead, Shana. Go ahead,
Alright,
Shana. Go ahead,
cool.
Shana. Go ahead, Shana.
Every
please.
woman faces these judgments. It does not matter. Once you're in there, they will judge you. Obviously, somebody like Faith will be judged differently from somebody like TC.
Right, but
But that don't mean that you will not be judged. You
No,
shall be
No,
judged.
but everybody
Alright.
judges everything.
No, I can accept that.
Mhm.
But I think what Marcus is getting to is that would TC get the same comments as say like an Alison Hines? So if TC go on the stage and does her thing,
Mhm.
are people quick to say, well, TC should stop or whatever? Or will people say for like with Alison Hines, for example, yo, Ali ain't got she ain't got like she had it before or whatnot. You don't think that Ali is gonna get more of those comments than a TC would? Based on their presentation and what they've delivered to the public before?
I think, let me be very careful.
You get what I'm saying, Marcus?
I get what you're
that
saying. I get what you're
It
saying.
depends
Because to me,
on what you are presenting. No.
right. So that's
You're only remembered for your last appearance, your
Shan.
last performance, your last set of
Sean, you
work.
purposely
A
not
lot
trying
of
to...
but a lot of people from now, especially young people,
Right.
have not experienced Alison Hines the way that we have. So if you picture, we know Alison Hines. Picture you are 18, 20 years old and you watching Alison Hines. You're gonna be like, well, what really going on here? They're not gonna understand it the way that we understand it. So in that case, I feel like you need to grow, you need to evolve with your audience, and you also need to evolve with your brand. So I do agree that they got certain things that I would not advise Faith to do after a certain time.
Okay.
But in terms of there being like a clock on it, I think in soca there's not as fast a clock. Like a Alison Hines, she's a legacy artist. Like she will always be Alison Hines. But there's not many. There's who else I got?
Me, in terms of women?
Like older artists that are like legacy artists.
Oh, come on, man. Grinder, red plastic
No,
bag.
I mean like that
You
is
mean women?
tour, like
Oh, women?
Alison and things
Oh.
like that.
Destra. You mean here from Barbados?
Mhm.
I think Ali is probably it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It's just her.
Okay, let me give you an example as an international example, right? Celine Dion, when she wasn't going through the issues she has now.
Mhm.
And Madonna, judged completely differently. People want to know why Madonna's still kissing them, backup dancers on stage, why she's still wearing certain things at 60,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
It's like, please stop.
Celine is known for her pipes and the work she's do on the stage. So she's getting judged on the pipes and the work she does on the stage. But in terms of Madonna, because Madonna has based her thing on something that has a shelf life, she's now gone beyond her shelf life where it just gets weird. And that's the thing about sex appeal that's why I said that at some point, any brand that relies on sex appeal, especially as a woman, because of how people look at sex appeal with women, they have to shift.
Yeah, you have to rebrand.
They have to pivot.
But some people don't want to.
Well, that's their business.
That's their business.
I found this on the web.
What?
Their business.
Oh, move a pivot table. Yo, thanks, Siri.
Thank you.
What an idiot. But you get, I think, in a strange way, I believe we agree. I don't.
No,
Yeah,
we agree.
We agree. She was. She doing, yeah.
She just
Marcus
think.
want me to disagree with he's
No, we agree. No, but
next topic he gonna be like, disagree.
No.
I agree with you.
I want a
definitely
question to
agree.
both of y'all though.
You want a question to both of them?
I have a question.
Man has so much drinks for unite, obviously.
I really didn't. So y'all would consider like some this is all the curiosity. Y'all consider artists like Denise
Balfon?
sexual?
Yes.
Yes.
Saucy. Her name is Saucy.
Right, but then like I don't know, I just y'all would think that she
Saucy
would
Bal-
y'all would think she gets the same judgment as
who?
As
Faith.
Allison? Oh.
Oh well, no, but Faith is in her prime, in her like years of like looking incredible, right? And I think she kind of like steps on the gas with that, like, but it be like she wearing the bikini and yo, we're gonna all be the voices, big man. Yo, what?
Not
Yeah,
all of us.
it's true.
I'm doing
That's
very
true.
well
My
today.
device here on
That
sleep.
is true.
Sleep, you know.
Just do it, yo.
Sorry,
Yo,
sorry.
Yo, when you ready, Kof?
yeah, you could just like, when you done, man.
When you ready,
Yeah,
bro?
just take that.
Just yeah.
That time, I sent a message though.
A
If I feel like
message?
saying it yet, if I
WhatsApp.
send a message first.
Crazy.
That's important. Be someone was calling me after replay them.
But Faith has that leeway because the fact that she's attractive and as attractive as she is, I think that if you were managing her brand and you did not hone in on that, you're doing a disservice to her
I
brand.
want to ask a question.
But right. But so to answer that, Denise, I don't think as much because she ain't look like Faith. And also she's not as young as Faith, and you know what young as.
So despite being past her prime.
Because she's in her prime, but Faith is in her prime, so I would not say that I could compare to somebody that may not be at that point.
Right. So like what's wrong with Faith? I'm just curious. What do you think about Faith evolving in that direction?
In which direction, Denise Balfon?
Mm-hmm. Just curious. What do you think about that?
No. But the only
a natural evolution, but she's still sexy.
Yes, there's a mature sexy.
Which is what I'm bringing to the table.
Right. Which is probably a more difficult thing to straddle as time goes on still. But I think you can elongate that sexuality, sex appeal thing for a while. But to me, I think there's a point where after a while it gets a bit old. And I'm when I say after a while, I'm talking about like maybe like 40s, 50s, maybe. I don't know. But right, I'm not talking about anything to do with Faith, no, whatever. I fully like what Faith is doing.
All right, brother.
Okay. As a person who has a specialty in marketing, right? Being part of her camp, Faith's camp, is it important for you to differentiate the attention she's getting based on her physical presentation and actual care and appreciation for her music? Is it important for you to make that delineation?
I
Or-
think that there's.
And if so, how?
I think that there's clear evidence of that because Faith always looked like Faith.
Yeah, but
How you mean? How you mean? I don't understand.
Faith always looked good.
she
That
always
was
looked good.
never. That was never a issue. And I ain't saying that her music was an issue, but when she started to sing a different type of music, then is when she started to get more attention. So therefore, I do think that it has a lot to do with her music because if she had looked good before
Well,
and she wasn't getting it,
No,
I
she
know
had
she
looked
looked
good, but she
good
wasn't.
and she got different
But was she
music.
presenting the same way that she can present in a way in soca that
She
she couldn't
was
present?
like Girl Next Door. I know she is Good Girl Gone Bad.
Right.
Right.
So there's a little bit of that dynamic.
Mhm.
And she's able to present and rebrand in this way in a genre like soca that she wasn't able to do that before.
Mhm.
Which leads me to the question again. How much emphasis do you think, or how much the contribution of her being able to present in the way she's doing now, risque and whatnot, how much of that, her success, you think is based on that presentation versus people's actual appreciation for her music?
That's an interesting question. You're gonna make me think about this in my bed tonight.
Okay.
By the way, this is one artist manager talking to your next artist
No,
manager. So I
no.
don't. I
No,
understand.
because
hold
it's a good question.
on,
It's a
answer
good
that
question.
question because I think that my songs hit hard. So in
you're
my
biased.
mind,
Yeah,
I
but
would be
this is-
biased. And obviously,
Right.
people just come up to me and tell me
Mm.
that they like how this stuff is sounding. So like, you get me. It really that would
You-
not have anything to do with her. Like them coming to me, going out to their way to tell me.
Yeah, but
ain't
there's also
really
sample bias in that
playing
too, though. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really a question that I can answer honestly, or I think anybody can answer honestly for any artist.
It's
Mm.
an interesting
Because it's
question, I think.
all a part of the strategy. You get me? So it's like the artist and the brand is all
Right.
one.
So it's almost
So
as if
you can't really take apart one
that-
part of the yarn.
I think that's a very
no,
interesting
but
point.
as it no, but okay, that is interesting. It is one product. What you do in support of that product, you can't really make a distinction. All right.
Mhm.
But it speaks to his question, I think. If something were to happen, say to a Fave, and something catastrophic happens to her and the image and that is hurt, then what promotional tool will we have? Can we rest on the strength of her music? You understand? It
Mhm,
kinda
yeah, I get what
feeds
you're
in-
saying.
When it comes, it kind of feeds into that.
And,
to your question.
yeah, and also
Mhm.
goes into another general topic. But you want to respond to that now, or
I don't
She
know.
said she got to think about it.
you will
So
got-
we can move on from
You will
that.
have
But
to
I just
tell
thought that was
me.
interesting.
No,
but my answer would be yes, obviously.
Right.
Mhm.
No, I
Duh.
got-
There-
fair
there's
enough.
there's a general topic though that I find that a lot of artists have to watch out for, where your brand where your brand can become bigger than your music, and your music can get away from your brand. And I'll give you an
Mhm.
example, right? So somebody like that's big now. I watch the hip hop space a lot
Mhm.
in terms of management, in terms of record deals, whatever.
Mhm.
One person that I can think of is Coily Ray, right?
Mm.
Coily Ray gets a lot of virality because of what she does, and also the blog she's posted on, like Shade Room and stuff. She has a big following on social media. Coily Ray had shows where, like, I think it was like 80 or 90% of the seats were
Yep.
vacant.
Yep.
Nobody came.
And she was getting a lot of hate
I
from people
want-
who were actually there.
I want to go on a limb and say that it was like probably 100 people that came, and she had an arena. It was an arena. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like an arena or something a bit smaller than that. And it was kind of like, how is this person with so much impressions online and so much followers, how is it not translating? And the reason is because her brand got separated from her music to a point where the brand had a life on its own,
Yeah.
but did not translate into the music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which brings me back to Faith and anybody else that is an artist in this time. If you're an artist and you are and also straddle kind of like the influencer, social
Mhm.
media person line that has followers there, it is
Mhm.
very important and very strategic that you link the two things that you just mentioned, Mosey, in terms of the product which should be the music, and maybe the hooks to the product, which should be your the visuals.
I think about that a lot for myself, actually. Because in the midst of all of this, somehow, like, I became a person. I don't even know what to call it, like an artist, but not.
You are though.
Yeah,
A
but you
personality
know,
as well.
personality would be the most vague.
being this personality, a personality.
Right.
So for me,
Well
especially for
deserved,
somebody
by the
that.
way.
Yeah, of course. You've been doing
Thanks.
amazing things.
Thank you.
I don't give a rat's was really good.
Thanks. I.D.G.A.R.
I.D.G.A.R.
Thank you.
What was supposed to be intelligent, diligent? Nobody believed
Yeah,
that.
some bull.
You only did that to get sponsors, which is fine. I totally understand that.
Intelligent,
That's fine.
daring, genuine, and real.
That you'll change that for the sponsors
But
and also to be
but
on
that's
CBC,
how
and that's totally
I
fine, and I
feel
get it.
about me.
That's fine. That makes sense. It makes sense. I get that. I
Sorry,
get
bro,
that. It's
come
fine.
on.
It's fine.
Intelligent.
I don't give a
Daring,
rat's is fine too. But
genuine.
yeah.
And they just flashing me a ras late coming in.
Ain't nobody saying a dictionary.
then
The I.D.G.A.R. perfume, B.
I.D.G.A.R. perfume. That's so funny.
That sound like a cologne ad.
It does though.
For I.D.G.A.R.
But yeah, that's a good point, Mark.
But
Just
yeah,
so I get we back on
But
track.
yeah, right. Right. So you are a personality now, and also you're a songwriter. I think right now you're in a very, very good place in your career. It just seems that way based on the fact that everything that you're doing, and it has its own following, right? The songwriting has its own following. I also want to hear what's going on with Pulldetriggaboom.
Thanks.
Then you on social media, you have your own following as well, and also you as a personality. Yeah, you doing the right things to me though.
I mean, I studied marketing for like 800 years, so I better be doing the right things. If it wasn't working, I was done. I was switching careers.
Yo, Kofi, what is going on? Yeah. We can't do that. Are you there? What we doing, babe?
Yo, get your shit,
I
bro.
was rejecting a call. I'm sorry. All right.
Can
Put
you
your
put it on
phone on
silent?
silent.
It's on silent, B. It's just the vibration jumped me. I am
But you
sorry.
know that they got silent without vibrate, like silent.
Or like off, like anything.
You're not my real dad.
This episode is brought to you by Campari, by the way. Campari is like the best drink in the world. Drink Campari. Right, so we back now, right? Right, okay, general topics. How come, right?
Oh boy.
I hate it. General topics that bother me.
Bing.
Yo.
So you been doing trivia with it?
Yeah. General topic. How come, right? How come it is that like when women fighting, like nobody don't stop them?
General topics.
Hey man, real Taylor.
Why does that happen? How come no one comes? The people there don't come. The friends don't come. Security don't
No,
care.
the friends
and
has
they
come.
just fight
The friends has
until-
come join the fight, though. What do you
They
mean?
just fight until somebody gets tired, and then it's
No, literally.
Every time women fight, there's always somebody in the back. You can hear a voice in the background, like somewhere in the back, like "Let me go."
Hair always involved.
Yeah,
It's
hair
always
always
involved.
involved.
And
Why
somebody
is that a
bubbies
thing?
for some reason just in the air,
That's
dog.
a
Man
fact.
fighting and
Because
bubbies just
usually,
blowing
like
dog.
if I get in a fight, no, you know what I mean?
That's a
Like-
very odd visual, by the way.
People
I
just like, what else is going on?
Imagine
Fighting
rooting for your competitor, and then all of a sudden it's a women fight is the weirdest thing.
It's weird. I
As a
actually
man,
don't
watching women fight is
feel like we should do that.
It's like
No,
what?
you feel like we're fighting, and like
That's
my pants
probably
drop
why-
off, and I fighting me. I still fighting.
And you ain't.
That is so strange.
It's just the
There-
weirdest
there-
thing.
because sometimes that there's like, it's
Or
like
somebody here just missing all of a
No,
sudden.
yeah, half of my head is cut.
people
Like,
start falling
I
apart.
have lost the fight. Leave me alone.
Women fight is the trippiest thing.
What's your cutoff point though? Like,
What do you mean?
like when you done the fight, like we're gonna make you wave the white flag.
I don't like to see people fighting. I'm 11 on the fighter, number one.
Me too.
But like, women shouldn't really fight though. Like,
Why do people don't stop them? That's my question. I want to know why people don't
Probably
stop
because
them.
it's be shocking and like you don't really want to get, especially as a man, you don't want to go and get that because then like things might go down and you might.
Like what?
Men, I think that men always think about
Get
the
red
worst
titty.
case scenario of how a woman gonna turn this against them. That's what I just think.
That actually is good
Yep.
a point. Thank you
Yeah,
for
okay.
starting up for men.
So a
I
lot
did
of
not
times,
think about that.
a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
Yeah.
right.
times is hear men say, "Nah, boy."
Nah, boy.
Nah,
But is it possibility of things
It's
like
true.
that happening?
Yeah,
It's true.
it's very
Imagine
true.
It's
you're gonna
true.
start down and you brush up on somebody.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
And that's assault.
And then you got like just say that. Just
Oh,
You say
oh,
one
girls.
Bobby's. Oh, you
Yeah.
stop when you fight, but you have to push your
You
Bobby
imagine you
got a
though.
whole-
pull somebody here and you grab them.
And all of a sudden, no, she. Wait.
What is that?
But it's so unfair because
It
she
is
ain't only titty
unfair.
out. Your titty's out.
No, literally, you know, like, I didn't take it out. I did not take it out, bro. You were fighting and your Bobby was out.
You in the same video that get tagged.
Yeah.
With your titty out, bro. You're a predator.
That's my thing. How do you hold back a woman whose bubbies are like? What do I time?
Me,
What
what
do
we
I
saying,
I don't
dog?
know.
Especially if they're long. Like, what do I
She
do? And then
mad.
after this, move on.
Whoa, Marcus. Sorry, cool.
Oh,
Alright, let
yes.
me bring this back. Let me bring this back. Time start this, Gianni.
You
You don't know what's happening.
You know, I said that you was my friend. Listen.
You know what I mean, though?
I don't agree with you.
Yo,
One
Gianni,
thing-
time start this, bro.
I
One thing about bubbies, right? When they loose, they do what they want, bro.
But you already brazier as Goldie. Them is wearing a shirt and fighting, and then the shirts come off, and the Bobby's be out, dog. Why?
Hey, that is crazy. Is this
Yo,
crazy? Like, I don't know
yo.
where to. I don't know.
You're
where-
might be.
Oh shoot! Oh my
Take
goodness!
a pill, bro. There's pills for that.
What really going on here,
Might
big
get
man? I told
soft,
bubbies
big
all of a
guy.
sudden,
Andrew.
all of a sudden, might get soft, me.
Yo,
yeah,
what
oh,
is happening?
Right,
Like,
right.
Alright.
Oh fuck!
whoa.
Here said the girl right don't break cap, bro.
Wow.
You know, bubbies ain't
Had
right.
enough
Right,
of
right,
that.
right.
You know, like long Bobbies.
Yo, Gianni, like, all this shit. Just
Oh,
to let
no.
this
Oh
section.
my god.
Oh my god. But yeah, but
Yeah, but women fighting is the oddest thing.
Sorry.
it's honestly a crime. You you just see a nail there, a nail
Yeah.
there, a lash
Like
there.
things just like go
Yeah.
missing. It's like this is not how y'all start. This is not how y'all
No,
start.
but you know, women, we are very passionate.
Right.
And
I
so,
can
like,
see
we
that,
don't
dog.
really got no build up nor nothing. Like, we's 100 straight out.
No,
like,
it's no form.
That's
Yeah.
it's just
No
be fighting.
form.
Just fighting.
Swinging.
Whatever you gotta do, whatever you gotta pull.
Yeah.
Ain't fair.
Yo, that fight that I saw the other day, when a woman went by the skit.
Could you in tears.
Be the woman went by skit and take a 2x4. Be I like, why you carrying that like that though? And then what plastic? You know, you would love a sign to swing or something you could control, right? You want to pick a 2x4, Mosey? What are you going to do with that?
Drop it on she.
That is it.
But that is like not
Women
that's our
different,
form.
bro.
That's a wild beast.
How come people don't feel like women can actually hurt someone else? Like pick up a toy for and hitting them and turning somebody's head. I mean that like so
Because
you want to just watch somebody like going to a coma just so?
It's true.
Yep.
And like that is actually a very good time to stop a fight. If you go and you're holding
No, but
something
in the
bigger than you,
last fight, remember the woman had to take up a stick and the man come and take it out she hand.
Oh, I didn't see.
Not all heroes wear capes. I saw that the man come and
He
do
was
so. He
tuxedo
comes to
mask,
he take out his hand, but then
You know,
he
you-
continue. He let her continue to fight.
You make a good
That
point,
was
though.
weird.
Like in female fights, there's zero rules.
Yeah, there's no
Like
rule.
no
if
None.
men got there's a rule. Like when we fight, we's got like a
There's
Some sort of
certain
natural
something.
understanding,
There's
though.
a
Yeah.
thing. All right. You know a man getting flying. You like for Roma. You know Roma getting.
Yeah, Roma,
He
yeah.
can get a jump kick.
Yeah.
Like you know that you can plan for that.
Yeah.
But you can't like women can't plan like them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
you
shit.
know, B.
And then you
And imagine like for me, if it was gonna break, like good, good on that man who actually broke it. But you walk in, like you see a woman pick up 2x4, you know she ain't as dexterous as a man with a 2x4. Like, are you going into that situation and try to stop a woman with a 2x4?
Nah, boy.
that made no sense. That made no
made
sense.
no
That made no
sense.
sense.
You know how she's swinging that well, bro.
And then I never realized. You never know how much friends a girl got till she in a fight, big man. You see about 15 girls come out the blue, big man, and just start beating.
Yeah.
But
I like, what the hell?
back to the fight not having a form, right? Like I can't foresee myself fighting a man with long hair and grabbing you by his hair. I
Yeah,
can't.
like
I can't
that,
really
like, bro,
imagine
like,
myself
yeah,
doing
some
that.
of that
Missed
seem weird.
opportunity.
But it's just not
Is it
what
really
that
missing
occurred to me to do.
opportunity?
Like, I mean, in
Nah,
retrospect,
bro,
well, maybe
like, there's gotta be honor
yeah.
in
It's
it.
really good
You
to
can't
grab
have long
Men
and
care
then reach
about
back and pull your
men care
hair.
about-
Nah, B.
You know what the difference is? Men care about their performance, even in the fight. Like, You want to know? All right, if you hit a man, you want hit him and slap you like a bitch. Right?
Right.
You want to be like,
I want to hit you.
you want you.
It's
want
true. How you do it
it's
is
how you
important.
do it.
Yeah.
Men very particular about
Very few
certain
times, like for example, very few times I would see a man like kick another man in the balls. Like
what?
yo,
if you win a fight, if you win-
things you do, that
If
just
you win
don't
a
do.
fat, but you
rules.
kick him out your balls, say but you sus, you know.
Yeah.
Say what I
like,
sus.
bro, were we fighting over what a football scrimmage going wrong, or is this a romantic thing at this point? If a man kicking another man in balls, like that was in
And
something.
look at he different, you know.
Right.
Look at he different.
That's
No,
just
but
so,
that sounds effective.
yeah, but it's
Nah,
more than
bro.
just effective.
Imagine you fighting a man, he scratch you, like bro, like
Yeah, don't
like,
scratch me.
what?
Yeah.
Shana, imagine your boyfriend is defending you, B. What the
What's
fuck?
going on with
What's happening? What's happening?
Wanna know
What's going on
ladies?
with Mike? Sorry.
The stands? Yeah, B.
Bro, we litty though. We
It
are
must ain't taking
lit.
enough.
That's why
You know, I tied him no. That's how you know. I tied him both of these. That's
Oh,
how.
that's the
That's
problem.
yeah.
Okay,
That's the issue.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Look,
Sorry.
all right. You know what?
Oh my god.
Because-
I swear.
Okay, you ever did moments in school?
Nah.
Okay, that is too long from the pivot. That needs to be pulled back a little bit.
Moments.
Moments.
Y'all never did anyway. There you go, Kofi. Good. So now you can bring the whole mic forward. Look at that. Look at that. All right.
I love the man, by the way.
I share. This is vibes.
I love
All right. What are we talking about? Now?
Right. Yeah. But okay, so right. So girls
Just had a
fighting.
bad day today.
Marcus is like girls fighting. What else? I wanna talk
Girls
about?
fighting and then the other I even want to talk about that. I think we talk about it too much.
That's so confusing. My side general topics. I don't like when girls is what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I don't know what I was expecting, B.
What okay, so while we reset the room and I also think about saying things I had on my phone, I'll tell you about the album.
What the fuck? We had a beautiful introduction, and that's how you talk about the album, B.
No, but the album is really good. I really enjoy it. So
Whoa.
let's talk about it a bit.
No, Marcus, let me tell you how I know that you lame.
What do you
The
mean?
album.
Because the album ain't released yet.
Ain't released.
Well, you hear the songs though.
You hear 3 songs.
I thought it was a collection of songs. I listened to these songs on your Apple.
The secondhand embarrassment
That's
is
a
killing me.
playlist of all of my songs ever.
What's that? I'm in a playlist.
No. An album is a
Yo, if
collection
I could melt,
of
I would do
songs.
it right now. I do not want to be in this room.
So many albums coming out.
Well, I
It was
mean,
to
by the
come
time.
out. It was to come out.
Listen, let me talk about that then, because a lot of people want to. There has so much issues with this album. Like, it was the most difficult thing I have ever done,
Wow.
but also the most rewarding thing. And I learned a lot about myself and like the people around me and thing. But I don't want to kill half of them.
But in what way? Like what process?
Like,
what's
just it was long. Okay, so picture, right? If I was the artist and I singing all of these songs, then I just have to go to the studio.
right.
But I have to coordinate. Other people come to the studio, coordinate with the producer when he could do it. If they know I record with my producer, then they want to go somewhere else. Then they go there. Like, just a lot of different things. Having more than one person on a song is not a vibe. So it was stressful in that way, especially because, you know, like I work and have life other ways. And I didn't know what I was doing. And that goes back to the industry and the lack thereof, the lack of development in general, because why didn't I know what I was doing? And if I don't know what I'm doing, I was studying this thing for years and years. Imagine how hard it would be for somebody else to do. Because I was like, all right, so where you start? How you get this? Like, what you gotta do? How you upload the music? It's all things that I had to learn as I was going. So that's what kind of made it difficult. And then, you know, just people living their own life. I can't even be vexed with anybody for what they had to do. Just life happening.
What it sounds like to me, it sounds like you ended up having to do like other people work, like people think that.
I'm always that person in a group project who does end up doing other people work. So, but the point is that it's my I'm the head of the label, so it's not really like other people's work. At the end of the day, all work that is unfinished is my work, and that's the thing about being an entrepreneur.
It is.
It's
You also
really
sound like
admirable.
the,
I like money, and if I don't do that, then it won't get done.
You sound like the Vision DJ Khaled with all of you running around with different features.
I prefer Missy Elliott.
So okay, so
Because she's a woman.
I just like Missy Elliott. But it helps that she's a woman, but I think that she's real cool. And I want to be cool too.
Okay, so with the album, why did you decide to do an album as opposed to just like putting out songs and stuff?
Because I want, because it was just a collection, you know. It's better to, for me, to listen to songs in a collection. I love listening to albums. Like if you drop an album, I'm like, Marcus, and then I would like listen to it over and over again for like a month. It's such a great experience to be in love with the album and like hear songs on it that you enjoy and add it to your playlist. So I wanted people to be able to get that experience as well, and also to
Interesting.
create something for myself, because I always wanted to like make music.
Right.
So know that I can just do whatever I want, and an album is something that is standard.
So that's actually a good point. I wanted to know, do you think that there is a shift now more towards like singles? Sorry, and this is from the consumer perspective.
Hmm.
Do you think people prefer now to listen to singles than the old school listening to an album? Like how they had like the Now 23 and the Now 22s and the
Yeah,
people bringing out the songs back then and thing. I mean, albums, a body of work. The body
yeah,
of work time, do you think is gone?
yeah. Not gone, but it is not trending as it used to be before, because with streaming services and
Yo, we
things like
keep clearing
that.
reach me, but I'm still going on for real. Going on. Sorry.
The orange juice actually like cutting. I just saw that.
Nah, you ain't lay though. I ain't gonna lay. I feel the same.
Right, by the way, go ahead. Sorry.
Right. What was it?
No, you were talking
Album.
about the album.
People not listening.
Yeah, you were talking about.
Singles.
Let's not talk follower.
Yeah. I think so. People are more inclined to listen to singles. And that's why I wanted to release some singles before I release the whole album as well, to just get people into it. I have to admit that is something that I worry about a little bit, because I love all of the songs on there. It's like, like some songs gonna get more response than others. And I really want people to take time to just listen through and listen for their favorite artists and stuff like that. So yeah, along with the fact that crop over on the corner, but we don't talk about that elephant.
Would you consider a soca album, or is it just
No.
like a
It's not soca at all. It's island pop album.
right? Because I'm gonna say for some reason I'm seeing Black Girl Luxury in a lot of soca folders.
Yeah, B.
But to me, I like when you mentioned earlier about the fusions though. So
Mhm.
when you, because you see it in the crop over folder, I was more wondering if you consider that like a fusion of island pop and soca.
It's actually a fusion of like pop, soca, and Afro.
Right.
So yeah, but it's not a soca song, but I am embracing it as such. No.
Yeah, get the airplay. Right?
Where did island pop come from? I feel like I only started hearing that like last year.
Nah,
I made
years
up the
ago,
term though. I
That,
made up the term. I made it up.
Cast song combined is got island pop song.
Honestly, though, I feel like I made that up. 'Cause I did saying this from a child. It's just that nobody don't know that.
There's a rhythm that name slipping my mind. This is from circa like 2014, 2015. That like back then like that subgenre of soca was called island pop. It was the year Electrolytes rhythm came out.
What's the actual, like,
Yeah, you talking to
In the
DJs now,
AOA
though.
by
I
Marshall
have no idea
and
what you're talking about.
Cassage. Where you from? Show me where you're from. Shit.
Oh,
I can put it up on my screen. I
What
can
is
remember
that you're
it.
trying to remember?
The rhythm that I remember starting in the pop movement.
how do you determine how can someone that's listening at home like know that saying is an island pop song as opposed to a soca song?
I wouldn't even say that rhythm is island pop to me. What I mix with?
What do you mean?
Like that ain't really, to me, that ain't really like that fusion-y either. Like
Oh, you
that's
mean
a
Black Girl
regular.
Luxury?
No. The rhythm that you talking about that gone AOA and
Oh, but that's like I ain't want to say that's like back in the day when you would go and hear LMFAO and that kind of vibe. So like it always got like that like electric sound to it. So it's like almost like what we would call techno and soca. So it's like the pop of the time. So no, and the pop sound now is the pop of this time, which is more this slow down Afro poppy kind of vibe, but it still has the identity soca mix, not necessarily soca, but predominantly soca mixed in with it.
Like, I would love to hear what was a good
Combined by Cass is an example. I can't think of a like a.
most songs with Cass a good example.
To be honest.
To be honest.
Yeah,
to
true.
be honest.
So what about his songs? Like, what is it about? Is it the instrumentation?
It's everything together. So it is that. It's the beat. It's how he delivers lyrics and how he structures the song as well.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess
Mhm.
that wouldn't be for the average.
It's just
body
not
to kind of-
classic soca.
Mm.
But you could hear it though, like even as an average person,
It
like
dum
now
dum.
that you listen back to Cass,
Mhm.
you could hear the difference in like the cadences and the melodies that he chooses. As opposed to something like more traditional, like just like hot in here, hot in here. You know what I
Yeah.
It's
mean?
punching.
It's different. It's more groovy. It's more dancey. It's
And more
easier.
melodious.
Dancey, yeah, that's
yeah.
Do you
it's
it's
think?
more
Do you think that
melodious.
island that the island pop sound can get further internationally than like Bashment and that the
It
classic?
has. There's loads of island pop songs that have been huge hits. All we need is somebody to lean on. Brr, brr, brr.
You mean
That
the,
is so. If you tell me that is
What's
soca,
that?
You mean the Major Lazer song?
Yeah,
Major
Major
Lazer,
Lazer,
Major
no.
Lazer,
Blow
I
a kiss.
think I want him as a Trini.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And even the Burn It Up, like that's soca too.
Yeah, they had Tropical House that.
Yeah,
as a
like
spin-off.
nah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
To me,
I'm
that's
pretty
island.
sure.
Shana
Yeah.
answered you, be like it's not about if it could get further.
It
It
has.
is further. That's
It
what we're
has.
known for.
Like Justin Bieber, sorry.
Sorry.
So
Yeah,
how
sorry was a
like
big
Bashment
one.
and then could get as far as that?
No, they can't.
Well, they gotta cater to the masses if you want to get as far as
How
that. be.
why you say that? Why you say that I can't? You stink. I even know what you're saying, but you
baby,
stink.
I am not stink.
You
To
don't
me,
like Bashment soca.
I love Bashment soca.
You ain't say so
Or
no.
you love what it does.
I love consuming Bashment soca because I have a cultural connection to it.
Mhm.
That's what I like about it. As a foreigner, I can be intrigued by it, but I see that as something that I visit, a place to experience the culture. But I don't necessarily want to take that home.
Wait, what about it? What about it isn't transferable?
It is too dissimilar to what I'm accustomed to
Mm.
at home. You know, you like to go home, right? Or you like to experience a thing for the time, right? Live in that moment, but you want to visit that thing. You don't want to live with that thing daily. And I feel like the Bashment soca is so culturally niche that it presents as this thing that, oh, I can experience this thing, I can understand a culture, I can lose myself in this because it's so dissimilar to what I'm accustomed to. I can take a vacation in that. But home, man, I want to listen to something that is more culturally ambiguous, if
Right,
you
right.
coin
Mm.
a term.
I love the way you worded that insult, bro. That's really great.
Also,
baby.
It's
it's
not an
it's-
insult.
That's not an insult, man.
It's
Nah.
not an insult. There's just some things that, okay, all right, if I go to China, I want to see like traditional Chinese garb. I want to eat traditional Chinese food.
But you ain't gonna bring it back here and wear.
No, please.
I
Like
get you.
I would say, oh, yeah, take a picture with this.
But then Mosey, then we go back to the same island pop vibes. Like but you would take home cast
Right, because
take home cast?
because it
Lion
sounds more
fish.
similar. I would say home cast.
no, but the reason why, because the format is easier, the progressions are more similar to pop things. They're things that I can identify with on an international market.
Right.
The
It's
norms.
also about dancing too.
How so?
Because a lot of music gets popular because it's easy to dance to, or
move to.
even like think about
You know how-
TikTok
yeah.
and how things get popular on TikTok when they have dances.
that's very- that's
And
very
most
good.
people don't know how to dance to Bashment. So most other Caribbean people
That is a
might have a
fact. So you're
challenge.
locked out almost.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like imagine coming here for the first time and you hearing the Bashment song, you hearing like that, bump, 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 and you know
Stiffy.
exactly what to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody doing that and you can't fit in.
And even if you try to do it, you can't do it.
It has such a forceful sound as well. Like how Waiting Man was chanting at you. Like yeah, be then coming embarking
What
that way,
kind
you
of
know.
what you want? And that's what we like. Like Bajans love that.
Yeah, and a lot of Bashment soca like got like a cultural reference that people
Right.
know, like, oh, all right.
Like
Take
Boom
Jaguar.
I was gonna say Boom Flip by Salt be like, think how beautifully written that is, but how hard it might be for somebody else to understand.
Right, because you got
Okay.
on something. Well, so what is a boom flick? Right? But you see
Boom
that
Flip
song
with
with
your belly? What that can mean?
Why
Um,
you a boom
you see that
flip? You
song?
belly?
That song Jaguar had and Stiffy.
Mm-hmm.
With the
The
minibus
dance
thing.
song.
Mm,
Yeah.
yes.
I absolutely love that song. That's
Me
one of my
too.
favorite Bashment soca songs of
Alright.
all time.
That real hard.
Right? If I didn't hear that that long one, I was like, if like I can't connect with that from a foreign, but because I know exactly what he meant talking about, it just adds to the vibe for me.
So
Mhm.
Bashment can't get
And let the use
international.
of the onomatopoeia there.
I
So
don't. I
Bashment can't
wouldn't.
be
I wouldn't
international.
Not in
necessarily
its
say
current-
that.
not in
I
its
think that
current form.
it will go
want it
to
to
a
be.
certain level. But even look like Lori Harvey have face beat and she video
Lori Harvey.
Steve Harvey daughter.
Steve Harvey daughter.
Facebook wasn't. I don't think Facebook was big because of the song itself, but more because it was a viral song.
Right, but to go
So that's
viral,
an
still
anomaly?
people gonna like it.
No. I think what is associated with the song, like people dancing to it or whatever.
Yeah, and just
No,
there
but
being
if
a
she
general
used-
buzz around. People
No,
like to be
but think
Right,
about it.
right,
If
right,
she
right.
used the song, right, it's because she understood it.
I don't
Not necessarily.
think so.
That's not. No. So,
I think so because then why would she use the song?
for example,
Why
right?
would she
Okay.
use that song as opposed to any other viral song? Like she's not stupid.
She's
She
in the
has
vid-
to like
because
the
she's
song.
in the
Because
video
of
for
face
what?
beat challenge, though. I mean, like
Yeah.
for example, if you
and
use
she
Instagram,
like the
Facebook
song.
yeah. Like, for
That's
example,
crazy.
for example, if you look at Instagram Reels, right? The reels the songs that are most commonly used in Instagram Reels will also go viral. It's kind of this weird like exponential growth thing. So if you use something that everybody else use, it will go into the Explorer page easier than other things. So I think that's one of the things. It's a trend.
So
It's
you
trendy.
feel
I don't think she
like
cares about the fact
you
that
think
it's
that you think
how
that
it
that
sounds.
was a fluke. That Lori Harvey was in she stories and she was posting. She was like, I need a song, and she just chose the fourth one.
I think it was trendy, viral.
He
and
did
she
it more
did
than
what she
once,
chose
though.
it.
I would agree if he
What
did
did
not
she
do
do
it
in
more
the
than
video?
once.
Phil
No, but
has
he did do
proven-
it. He did. It
Phil
was
has
trendy.
proven
He made it
that
trendy
the
and viral
songs
more than
can get
once.
out.
So how, and yet people are choosing to go with his
Exactly.
stance?
So it's because the
Yeah,
song
yeah.
is appealing.
I feel like it's a bit of both.
No, but the way TikTok does work, people don't really care about the song that much. They care about the fact what people doing with the song.
I
No,
don't
but
necessarily-
all
I-
of
I-
these
I
songs,
agree.
but
Yeah,
all
I
of
don't
these songs
necessarily
that
agree.
Not
go
all of them.
viral, well, to me, a lot of these songs that go viral are great songs.
Yeah.
So it cannot. There's no coincidence that it's the great songs that are going
I'm
viral.
having difficulty thinking of a song that went viral
That I
that been
hate.
catchy.
No, but I saying again though, sometimes on TikTok, the things that go viral is more the challenge that's associated with the song.
You're
than actually
saying
people
that,
liking
and
the
I'm not
song.
sure
But
if you use TikTok.
to do
No, but you
to
said, but
do
you
the
said it in
challenge,
Instagram Reels.
to do the challenge, you have
What?
to be it has to be appealing. There's no way that I ain't gonna do a dance to a song. Say I'm the second person to do it. Because things have to go viral by starting somewhere. So the first 10 or 20 people that do it wasn't doing it because everybody was doing it. They did it because they like the song.
That gets very technical though, because if somebody that is big does it, no matter what the song is, everybody can do it.
But that means the
That
person
is
does
not
it big
true,
or
and
like
that
it.
has been
No, that's not
proven.
true. That's not true either. Not true either.
What you said, Kofi?
That means the person that big will like it. Why they do it
No.
in the first place?
No, of course not. That's not the way challenges
So the
work.
person
I
that
don't
big did
think
the
that
face
is
beat challenge to
automatic.
face beat, and you don't think that it was purpose work?
I'm saying anytime that somebody uses a song to do a challenge, it's not necessarily because they like the song. It's because they want to get the benefits of doing what they did. If they did
But
something to
there's-
the
But
song.
if the big
several
person does it
viral-
first,
that's
Marcus,
right.
you said the big person does it first. If the big person does it first, they would have to like the song. or
No, they
recognize the song.
don't. Again, they
Then why
don't.
would they did it first? Why am
But
I
why would
doing
they
the
do
face beat
it?
challenge to face me if I do not like the song?
Because they want the results that come
But
with
it's
The
not
doing
results
the
is
challenge.
me. I am creating the
That's-
challenge,
that's
bro.
not-
that's not
How can
true.
what results am I
He's
reaping
saying
by
that
doing
he's
this?
the first person
Yeah.
to make the person making the challenge then.
If in the event that somebody made a challenge, right? Okay, so
He's saying that person would have to like the song.
You said if a
to
big person
initiate
did
this
it
thing.
first.
no, unless they want or they want to promote the song, which is also a thing.
No, but we talking about somebody that's not the artist. So like how Lori pick up the song and use it and she think.
It was viral when Lori did it.
Yeah.
Okay,
she can't bring
cool.
out Lori. 'cause
Yeah,
he
Not
was saying
Lori,
that.
but you, Marcus, said maybe if the person that did it first did it. But you have to admit if the person that do it first was big, they would have to like the song to do it first.
That's not true.
Then why am I doing it first?
There are many reasons why you do it first.
List
I'll give you an
one,
example.
B.
I'll give you an example. So some artists belong to a label. If the label is trying to promote a song, they would ask the artist to get behind the song to help promote it by playing it in their story. That is a fact. That's what happens all the time.
Okay, and
But if no one
They don't,
likes it,
it doesn't matter if
they're
the
not gonna
if the
do
you
artist
it.
feel
cares
I'm
about
going
the
to
song.
align my brand with something I don't at least tolerate?
That's not that. Yeah,
Well,
that's
to-
not
to
a
be
question.
fair- to
That's
be
an
fair, you don't
order
always gotta
by the
choose.
label. If there's some young artists that are coming up, right, where they would tell a bigger artist, hey, look, we both on the same label or whatever. This artist gonna make money, and he's a young artist. I want you to play this song in your story. I want you to make this a challenge. I want this to be part of your challenge. I want you to do your makeup to this artist's music, and then it will get far. That's just something that happens. People don't really care about what the song is saying or the quality of the song. That's just
all right, let me give you 2 examples, right? With popular artists.
Mhm.
So the first example that we're gonna use is Beyonce. Beyonce don't do nothing. Like she's put she music and she's gone on to sleep. So let me say that song. Da, do, 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 when it was do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Beyonce didn't do that.
Didn't do what?
She didn't do it.
They
Up to
dance.
no, she didn't do that
She didn't do what?
challenge. The little dance challenge.
Yeah, but she's Beyonce, so.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. If the people didn't like the song, they wouldn't have done a dance. Let me take another
They like
example.
Beyonce, though.
They like Beyonce.
But that, so you can tell me that that's not a good song. Because us to know you cannot put forward a song that was not a good song that went viral.
Tootsie Slide.
That's crazy.
Tootsie Slide?
Drake,
Drake,
Tootsie Slide
that's
was
crazy.
a horrible song.
I think that's
It was a lazy song.
And a lazy
sure,
song.
but it was
but
catchy.
it was
I
not
don't
hard.
think it-
And it
And
became a
was
I
challenge.
wouldn't really
He
say it
wanted
was
it to be a
like
challenge.
viral. I don't
Yeah,
He
know.
wanted it
but-
to be a challenge.
But I'm confused. Are you saying this isn't catchy? You do not say what people would like this song? You have described a lot of things that people would like.
Yeah, I think that you're going based off of your personal preferences.
Nah.
What's an objectively shitey viral song be?
People didn't like Tootsie Slide, but they did challenge. That's the point I'm making. People did it because it's
You-
Drake and
you-
because
I think
I'm
that
saying.
they more so did it for the dance, even.
But that's exactly his
That's the
point.
point I'm making.
But was the song
But I don't
shit,
think
bro?
that-
There were people saying, fuck this
I'm
song.
not
I
saying
don't
there are
think that
many
the song
reasons.
was that
I
bad.
think- okay.
Also, I don't think that viral on the level of like what we talking about. Like that was
That
a
too.
moment,
Mm,
and we
I
was
can't tell
in
you that dance
quarantine,
though,
so
lady.
really and truly we would do any
oh,
shit.
you know that?
I can't imagine it right now. So
Oh.
it can't be that viral.
It's really sliding and do some shit. But anyway,
I know the song in my head.
It wasn't really that big a thing.
safe. Okay.
Let me take Ciara. Ciara does do so much challenges. She started them.
that's
She's
true.
got she girls. Them and the
Mm.
videos is like on point. And nobody don't ever do it.
Mm.
Nobody don't ever like look at she or she album or
she
nothing.
big.
And she's huge. She's gorgeous. She has the life.
But she got married. That was the problem.
Yeah, which is
That was the
true.
problem. Marriage didn't work over
Yeah.
her.
I
You know
mean,
that-
Because
that's
it worked
actually
out.
that's
for
actually
her.
good. That's actually a good point.
It worked over, it didn't work out. And that's another thing back to women. Like we can't do nothing. So
Yeah. But
Like when she got married.
you got a
for?
boyfriend.
yeah.
Where you got a boyfriend?
I remember somebody sent me somebody that we all know in here that then had get engaged, right?
Mhm.
And there's a girl actually that sent me that like showed me a picture of like their engagement, and she was like, "Child boy, now we got unfollow she."
That's what you said?
No, the girl told me so.
Mm.
We don't like we I don't know. Something about that is turn off people buying things. So that's I
I
know.
feel like happiness turns people off. Like when you reach a level of happiness that I feel like I can't achieve, that is like no
Yeah.
longer interested.
You ever unfollow people because they will remind you that they're like happier than where you are right now or something?
Nah, but I'm generally like a very happy person,
Oh,
so
okay,
I don't
okay.
really have challenges with that
Oh, okay.
often.
I know people that have done that though. I know somebody unfollow Puffy because of that.
Because Puffy is successful.
They said he always traveling, man. I left Barbados for so long. My views no gotta get do.
Wow.
But
Whoa.
social media is kind of make
That's like
people feel
hating
left
ass
or
thing
right
to
true.
say.
Yeah, that
so
is
sad.
that's like
it's so
top
funny.
of
It
the
really is,
totem.
really.
This brother
hater
here
core.
traveling. I ain't traveling nowhere. You know what?
Fuck he be.
But you know
Traveling
what?
ass
I ain't even
bitch.
mad. Whatever good for your mental health.
Traveling ass
Right,
bitch.
yeah.
Booyah! Guess
Yeah.
what? I get to
Booyah.
not see it.
I sure showed him.
Yeah.
You so no worry.
Go ahead.
No, you
go.
were saying something, Marcus, about the man and
Traveling ass
yeah,
bitch.
and
That was
Uncle
great.
and
Sean.
Puffy.
Nah, nobody ain't care about that. Be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't care. Shana, thanks for coming through. I don't even know what time we at.
Wait,
That
we
is
done?
true. I don't even know. I don't even know. These are hot other topics.
Yeah, we
but
had enough
what
of
time
you. I
is
had
Gianni?
enough of you.
How much time we at, Johnny? You know?
Johnny's sleeping. Oh, I can't even hear you anyway. I don't got my headphones.
I feel like camera.
oh, shit. I want 16 minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, we can still talk about that.
No, we good.
Nah, we good, B.
All right.
But we could do another 10 minutes.
Marcus, like, he ain't got nothing else to talk about. He
He
got
do
No,
nothing
no,
know
no,
else.
no, no,
what
I don't.
he does.
No, I
Actually
do, but I
got
just don't want.
topics.
He actually does. He just don't know what to.
I just
Oh,
don't.
by the way, the album name?
222. And it's, well, when this airs, it's going to be already out, but it's actually coming out on Friday. Y'all the first
Oh.
people. that-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Seriously.
Nice.
So people know this.
No, people don't know.
Oh.
So this is exclusive
I'll
to
tell
us?
y'all
It's
tomorrow.
not coming out.
We
in
breaking this news?
time. It's not gonna come out. in
But no,
time.
it's not going to come out in time. Today's Wednesday.
Oh shoot. That's
This
fine.
Friday.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm glad you coming. You look good and things.
Yeah, Marcus, what we get by
you
it?
know, you think's printing. That's good, man.
Yeah, this episode done.
Oh, good on you. Okay, plug all your things.
But we plug
What? What are you
Marcus,
talking
I feel
about,
like
bro?
you are being lazy because you feel like
Plug
it's
what?
me.
No.
Bro, you've been misogynist.
Nah,
bro.
it's saying plug.
Have you been here?
Pluggy mode, bitch.
Nah.
You better not plug everything.
How enough of you?
Yo,
bitch?
find you on Instagram, big man. Straight up.
I'm here. I can't. Wait.
Do you like? Oh, here's my question.
What?
I have a question.
What? What is happening?
Okay, let me say this.
I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you.
Was it?
Marcus! Bro!
Son,
Bro!
it
listen.
don't
on.
come though.
Breathe, bro. Focus.
What's it like working with Ross?
What is it?
That's the question. That's the question.
What?
That's the question they're building up. So, what is this?
Good.
That's good.
Good.
Your response is beautiful to it. Good. That's it. It was good.
What I would say, right? There's a
my
lot
God.
of people that you meet and you work with and blah 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 and you work or whatever. And it's just don't be a vibe. Most people I really don't like working with most people.
Really?
I feel like people just hold me back.
Mm.
Like I be trying to go at certain speed and then people just be like, but like I'm
Iffy.
very like ready. I always ready. And Ross is like that as well.
Oh, really?
So yeah, like even more so than me, like Ross is the type of person I'll be like, yeah, let me go and drive down the road now. Are we gonna drive down the road and do a show or some foolishness? You know what I mean?
Really? That's
so
cool.
I feel like he brings out that in me a lot more. Like even there has something that happened with the album, and I was thinking about taking off one of these songs, and he
That
was
makes sense.
like,
Nothing.
and he was just like, huh, that don't seem like something that you would do. Cause you met that song. That's your song. You know what I mean? Like he's reminding me of who I am and the things I need to do. So I do really enjoy working with him from the professional side and just his work ethic. But I've also like managed to gain a really good friend.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
Okay.
That's nice.
It's always good to have them sort of people around you, boy.
That was our biggest episode to date, right?
Yeah, boy. For real.
And I feel like that's the
Interesting
first
guy.
time that we really taught, you know, because obviously like I would have known Ross from just me here or whatever. But that night when they had the podcast is the first time that we really like
Seriously.
had like a long conversation.
Yeah, boy.
Interesting. So
And then it was like a big lull in between because obviously I went back to England and stuff.
right.
And then when I came back, we did a show.
Oh,
no, wow.
Save.
So
That's
we
cool.
we helped to foster that.
Yes.
You're welcome.
So
Thanks, guys.
any residuals? Anyway.
Hugs for all.
Hugs.
And I really like y'all's chemistry on I.D.G.A.R.
Thank you.
Why did you like being on CBC with that show?
Can you answer that?
Yeah, I mean,
You did, because my thing
I
is
liked it from the point of view that it was a good platform. It's a platform that we would not, or I would not have been able to just get just like that for a show. I didn't imagine any of that happening. You know what I mean? But I think that there is some limitations that we had working with CBC in terms of the production and like things that we could say and stuff like that. I remember they had an episode that they took out like a whole part of what we said.
what we
and
was talking about.
I'm trying to remember. No, I remember this.
it was something
I know what it was
political.
about,
So
but
it
you
was
gotta tell me.
necessary. I guess it was necessary to take it out. It was something political.
It
I
was
think that's when
something to do
the
with- it was something to do with
digital
what-
thing happened.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
what that
Because I think we were there that day.
Oh, when did it sell?
For sure.
Yes, we were.
Oh.
One of my artists was gonna perform a different song. We had to sing a
Sorry,
totally different
so
song.
for the audience,
Oh.
what happened at the time?
When Digital Fire Lead Pipe, I don't even. Oh, that's when they had the rhythm. So they had this
Yeah,
dance
Trojan
hall
rhythm.
rhythm, Trojan rhythm, and Digital let go Lead Pipe because of that, and the artists were getting like a lot of heat for it and stuff. So we talked about it, but then we couldn't include that.
No.
And it's like we ain't really trying to disrespect anybody. You know what I mean? We just saying like facts are facts. Like, we just saying, well, this is what happened or whatever, and this is my opinion. But even something like that, like, could be kind of contentious. So, and both of us myself and Ras are people that say things shockingly and you might not expect it. So I feel like we had to censor ourselves a lot.
That's never good.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been in that position?
I may have, you know.
Yeah.
maybe.
I said that having Ras on CBC where he got a show named I.D.G.A.R. Danny place for Ras to be Ras. But I understood in terms of visibility and what it would do for the show. And
It did great things for the show, and it also did great things for both of our brands.
Yeah,
so I am very, very grateful.
Yeah. And you already played a huge. Well, you played a huge role in the entertainment at the time. I remember the time that it was. I know. I can't really think of many
We
things.
were still struggling a little bit on the entertainment. You get me? So it was good to get something out there that people could at least have something to do.
I want to do it again.
I would do it again.
So why would I want to do it again?
You know, I never say he wouldn't do it again. I just sure that I would do it again.
I thought you said that Ross said he would never do it again.
I said that never come on me, man.
You literally just said that Ross would never be caught dead doing that shit.
Ross, you gotta talk to the man. I don't know though. I don't know. I would like to do it again. Ross.
Yeah, Ross. We're gonna have a chat.
Very cutesy.
Oh,
all right, what we doing with this show?
Rapping it. Shana types of country.
Oh, wait. Let me plug my crop over music. Wanna? Let me tell you what we're getting on, honestly. So look out for all of my songs for crop over for real.
You can't do that and not do the that the girls is exactly.
Wanna.
Right.
So I write songs, right?
Yeah.
And I got enough of them for the radio.
Okay.
So you gotta tune in. I got songs with Fifth, songs with Grateful Cool. We got some stuff from Tion is coming back, and she's no longer pregnant.
Nice.
So you know
she's no longer pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know she went on when she's pregnant. You know what's gonna happen. Now.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Fifth and Nikita coming again and turning into
that was
March this
besties.
year. So let's get it. We got a lot of things coming. You talked about Jaguar today. We might got something coming.
That song good.
Yeah, I really excited for the
jam.
season. You know,
That
look
song
for
good.
me outside looking sweet.
That
We
song
outside.
good.
We outside.
No.
Oh, thank
Right,
you,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Everything printing.
Yes,
What?
Well, you can't ever left a compliment as a compliment. Let me tell you what I'm saying, because I know when I come back on this show,
Sorry.
I lost a pair of earrings. I gave Marcus a pair of earrings. And this is the last thing that I remember my grandfather, like the last day that I see this man, the last thing he do is take all these earrings for me for a shot. I give Marcus to put in his pocket to hold for me. And the man lost them.
You know that, man.
You do know.
I want to add to that, right? I remember this, and when you gave me them, you were like, "Please don't lose them. They're my grandfather's."
I can laugh at this now, right? But I don't want to let you know, boy.
But Sean, but you know this guy though.
Yes, but
Like-
that's why they he don't. I tell myself, well, Shana, boy, you would have given earrings.
Don't
to
give
Marcus.
me air. Don't do that. I don't even give myself
Hey,
anything to hold me.
You know, I've been in a situation like that. Like men ain't good at certain things, Sean.
Mm,
Like
Yeah.
it's true.
a lady gave me her eyelashes to hold the time. Sean, I saw those shits nets on the ground next to a fern here.
What?
Fern.
That would have had me vexed.
I cannot find it to
Because
put
then
in
you
my
expect
pocket.
her to put this on her eyes.
No,
She
but
gonna
I
get
understand. But I'm like, I did the best with those lashes, Marcus.
You still do no damn best.
Did-
All that end up on the ground. You
Right,
could have
it's
even
like-
stick them to your hand.
I just told myself, you know what, bro, don't take this on. Like you already supposed to be holding lashes for nobody.
I keep it real with you,
I
right?
lost my earrings.
I want to keep it.
Listen to me, right? We went to the beach with Kirk and his family for Camila's birthday. And Akeisha gave me 2 earrings in my pocket. No, I do not know where them is up to no, B. So I'm very sorry I would have lost them, Shana.
I know if it's just me,
I
right?
want to say
But speaking of that, Moz, nothing jumps me more than finding loose lashes somewhere just sitting.
No, me
yo,
too. Me
So you mean
too.
the whole strip? The whole strip?
Yeah,
Like, there's 2 lashes
just
there.
the
Like,
lashes.
the
Yeah.
make
I
ones.
immediately think
The
it's-
make
it's-
ones,
it's-
dog.
I immediately
Dog.
think that I said that I got
Dog.
me. Hey, you got
Same.
Dog. It looked like an invisible cockroach be biggest antennas or
Yeah,
some shit.
something about
Sometimes it
lashes
look like
that's
a
sitting
cockroach,
there.
for real.
Huh?
Like something about lashes. Just
It
sitting
looks
there
like
is
it
odd.
stings.
Them
It looks
make
like they
lashes
sting
is
you.
just
Very
be
intimidating.
everywhere.
It
B.
looks like they sting.
Because when I was trying to find out the lashes and so when they found out, I was like, whoa, are you the lashes? For real or not? Some shit I should be dodging. I got them under the curl back. No.
Those dramatic
Very
lashes ones.
unwholesome looking.
There's many
Yeah,
nights.
they don't
There's
look
many
good.
nights that I
Individuals,
like
everywhere
went to
was
the bathroom during the
individuals.
night and like was like, oh my god, and it was just my lashes.
Right.
I know I can't get back to sleep.
For fucking eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
I got
man.
a thing too, like and I have an aversion for things that like fuzzy, like real. Like, why you so fuzzy?
Yeah.
So it's like that.
My
That's freak
best
me
friend
out. I don't
too.
like that.
She don't like that either.
I don't like
Not
nice
even
stuff.
like
I don't know.
socks.
There's an actual term for it. So things
Yeah,
that
I
like
can't remember though.
bunch up like that. Things that like enough little circles.
Yeah.
Circles, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
Too much circles in one place
Nah,
is
B,
disgusting.
nah.
Nah, about that. Let me.
Like, oh,
That's
vomit.
not
No,
God.
oh,
Yeah.
vomit.
Easily.
Like,
Let
Oh,
man
vomit.
talk about
Let me
something.
talk about squares.
Yo, I fuck with squares though, for real.
Squares never trouble the man.
Never,
Never
ever,
be.
but-
It's always
That's a
circles,
top
eh?
shit, B.
That's
Top
the big
shit,
shit
top
for real.
shit.
Fucking shit.
Even like buildings and things.
Yo.
Yeah, think about building. B.
7 is amazing.
What the Big up building.
Yo, we got that. We got that.
Yo, I'm having a great time, guys.
Yeah, I'm having a
I
great
needed
time
this.
too.
Yo, big up yourself, Shana. We
Big up
love
you, Marcus.
Um,
Love you too.
We're gonna be checking out the album for sure.
222.
We're gonna probably do some
Wait,
promo.
Wait, hold up.
Look at the guitar, man.
No, look at the guitar. Magic.
222
Oh
on
my
the
god,
guitar.
that is a sign. You put that in for me?
We can do it. We can take a picture, right?
Yes.
And
Okay,
post it.
cool.
We can take a picture and post it.
Yeah, I gotta take a picture for sure.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah. So with that being said, thank you so much, Shana, for coming through.
you.
We really appreciate you. With that being said, INO podcast. Be out.
Yo.
Thanks for watching the INO podcast, Information, Knowledge, Observation. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon.